Yeah, super cool. This is how does it compare to what I'm teaching? They're like, you know, like a candle to the sun. It just doesn't compare. One of my guys was in Iraq and to recon Marine, and they had just kind of taken control of this building. So they thought. So my buddy's standing in the living room, everybody else is clearing the house. There's a blanket nailed to the wall. Behind this blanket is a guy with a machine gun. And so Chase couldn't figure out how to use the trick. There's one of the sequences is this cross thing. It's this kick, step, and twist the body. And he never did this thing. Anyway, long story short, this guy opens fire on him and shoots him in the back. It hits his back plate and spun him into the twisting stance. He shoots the guy dead. And so he hits me up from Iraq, and he said, Sifu, if I didn't know this stance, I would have fallen, taken the rounds in the legs, and bled out and died. And so, you know, goosebumps that this little tiny thing, right, in this whole, you know, market of movement and whatnot, saved someone's life. It really touched me, and I realized that this whole process that I'm going through, this whole direction of training other people, it's going to affect different individuals in different ways. And apparently, it's much bigger than just a bunch of us getting kind of sweating in the gym together, right? Let's go. Let's try this. So slow this down. And so facing this way. Right? So some of these are kind of odd, right? This is like I call it the Groucho Marx haymaker, right? It's throwing this back over your shoulder and getting that punching it. If you're punching me here, because I'm going to throw this back to block and then bring it around to get underneath, right? Yeah. So all of these movements, these long fist movements, are what they are is they're full body events. Right? That thing I did when I was standing here and I go, and then makes some letters up again, and then I keep bouncing away with this. It's an exercise in full body connection. Right? The strongest you're going to ever be is where you can unify every part of your body. Like Mike Tyson would come and throw those really mean overhand rights, and you could see it. He could throw his body behind it, and he would sink in with those legs, and that waist would turn, and he'd throw those big ass arms and like, bam, the guy's gone, right? That is full body mechanic. That was the exemplification. That guy was like a human pit bull, right? We won't go into this most recently. But you get what I'm saying? The idea is to unify your body in such a way that you can bring all of your force and focus and concentration to one point. Right? So here we go. It's a press. So first one is hands drop to the side, but you're using your center of mass to drop the hands. And then the center of mass to throw your opponent away. Right? So turn across right over left. I'm going to bend my knees and I'm going to push my right heel out. So let's bring it right back to right toe, heel. So toe, heel. So toe. So when I go heel, I throw this hand back over my shoulder. And now look, I shift up onto my right foot, put this hand on my hip. And then when I change my weight, I take my weight off my left foot. That's my, there we go. And step down, whole body, double undercut. Sweep, just like that. Elbows in. So the elbows in, or if I'm here, this guy tries to kick me in the belly. Damn, see, it works. Right? But it's drop those elbows in. You ever see like with the staff, with the spear, is you slap it down before you stab? This is kind of that same affair. It's a bounce down and hit it inside, right? So it's in, out, right? You stop the kick inside and then you surge right into a center of mass. Now here we go. Right hand, left hand. So look, I swing this one. I swing this with a step. Right? And then I finish that step by threading this hand straight ahead. It's almost as if this hand is holding onto this hand, and I'm going to throw it into my target. Right? And so these big arm movements, like I'm very fond of doing this sort of thing. So if I'm here and he punches me, I knock it out of the way here. He punches me with the other hand, I meet it, and boom. And if I punch him with the other hand, I and block it, kick his groin, and then hit through his center of balance. You see it? And that's without having for me to be really cool and actually injure him and just show you how it fits together. Right? So it's elbows in, hit, then in, out, pull, kick, step. In, out. Make the left hand, pull, kick, step. In, out, pull, kick, step. Right, and we'll just stand up and do this. Okay? So now, look, press hands down. And we'll just start with the same sequence. Drop, pop up, circular block, uppercut, step, double uppercut. Good, elbows in, punch in both directions, forward and back. There you go, just like that. It's like the fencer strike, right? Push it. Right, here we go, same thing again. It's in, out, pull, kick, step, in, out, pull, kick, step, in, out, pull, kick, step. And then look, just stand up and hit. Good. Sequence number 2. Right? Actually, we'll do this 3 times just so you can lock it in. So I'm here. So here, here's press. Press is down, up. Circle and uppercut. Good. Step down, double uppercut. Elbows in, punch down the line. Good. In, out, pull, kick, step. In, out, pull, kick, step. In, out, pull, kick, step. And then hit. Good. There you go. Stand up. There you go. Good. Come to that a little bit. There we go. Second sequence. Second sequence is drilling. These are actually from the Jing Yi strikes. The mind heart strikes. So I'm here. It's catch. And hit. Second sequence, and hit. Now, you ever seen 2 trains passing on the track? They come very close. They don't ever touch. Good, right? And so this punch is going to be like this. Is that when I set up for my punch, is I'm going to bring my elbows very close together. We're going to slip right next to each other. And so that, again, causes me to protect my body from transitioning from my backhand to lead hand, right? So here, there we go. This hand to hip. Elbows close together. Punch. Here we go. Elbows close together. Kick and punch. Bring it back. Step. And then look. Drill in. Pull and pull. There you go. It's like a bow and arrow. Right up by the cheek. He's like, what's that hand? You want to punch him in the head? Okay. Sorry. I'm a silly person. Hand to hip. Pull it back. Take a punch. Hold. Step. And sit. Good. Hand to hip. Pull and punch. Same force as you punch, same force you pull. Kick and punch. Getting in. And step. Hit. There you go. And stand up. And hit. Good. So reach grab. Pull. We're just going to do that same technique again. Step out here. Here we go. Hand to hip. Pull and punch. Kick and punch. Hold. Step and punch. Bring it in. Then we hit and pull. Kick and punch. Step. Hand. Hit. Kick and hit. Step. Do a couple more. Hand and hip. Pull. Kick and strike. And then step. Punch. That's it. Hand to hip. Other hand. Pull and punch. Kick and punch, hold. And then step. Keep that last punch. Watch some more. Ready, hand to hip. Pull. Kick and punch. Step. Sit. Right, now we're gonna marry the step and hip together. Right? So I'm here, pull and punch. Kick and punch, bring the foot back. Look, throw your whole body here. And stand up and strike. Reach, grab, pull, opposite direction. Pull, knee strike, and step. Punch. That step is your punch. There we go. Because this is a long twist punch, right? So So hit here, you can't believe it, and you come back and hit the opposite. Right? So let's try that one more time. Right hand to the hip, pull and punch. Right hand punch. Here we go. Kick and punch. Hold. Try to touch that toe. Then bring it back. Step. Kick and punch. There you go. Right hand to the hip. Pull and punch. Kick and punch. Hold. Step. Sit punch. Good. That's good. That's good. There you go. One more time. Ready. Hand to the hip. Pull and punch. Kick and punch. Step and punch. And up and punch. Good. So that's sequence 1 and 2. We did it a few times to familiar yourself. Okay. Sequence 3 is where the hump comes in. All right? So the first one is kind of weird. So here we go. I'm in this position. So watch. Remember, left hand over my head. I'm going to punch over my left hand. Just like that. All right, so the idea is I want to take, let's say that I'm standing here on this line. When I hit behind, look how deep I go. Right? I've got this. It's just like coming up off the line in football. I got to hit you with me, right? So my punch may not be that much, right? But if I get my whole body behind that punch, there's a lot of energy there. So that's what this type of training is about. Is bringing all of your focus and concentration from the root through to the tail. Does it make sense? Let's try to get some here. So look at my body. Look. Come on with it. There you go. I bend the elbow. Look when I come back. I go in. There you go. Pull the kick. Step and strike. So look. Right hand over your head. Left hand comes to the side. Use my step. Kick with my left hand. Left hand is my weak hand. You're right on the way. Sweet. There you go. So look. Bend the elbow. Look. So look, when he comes around, this fist and this elbow started. And then smack that hand down. There you go. Good. Yankee kick. Step and strike. First go. There you go. Here we go. Right, left. Right. Left. Smash. Hold smash. Good. Pull and kick. Here we go. Now we're going to do a double time. Left, right. Ready? Left, right. Almost. I think about it. So look, just watch me. I'll do it pretty slow. So the first one is this. Second one is different. It's this. And then the second step. At first it's going to feel awkward because you're not used to using your step in this fashion. The idea is every time you hit your opponent, it's full in the leg. So I want you to just kind of we'll do it a couple times tonight. So let's just say you've got this plucking hand. Two fingers and a thumb. Like this. Right? And we'll have it here. Okay, so now watch. I'm going to step into like a forward stance. I'll give you a side view. So now watch what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to take this energy from here, down my arm, down my body, down my leg, scoop and hit off the other side. So no, the left hand's going to scoop, the right hand's going to hit. Just an exercise. So stand up, and then look. I'm going to let this foot out, so I'm going to take this from this hand all the way down to this foot. Leg pick up, straight down the middle. Same thing, stand up, come up here. So I'm going to give you my side view. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to step out, and look, it's going to come in the same line. Can you see it? All the way down, and then out the other side. It's kind of weird. Stand up, facing this way. There we go. So look, arm and leg, same time. Down, and then hit. And then up. And then down, and hit. Good. And up, and down, and hit. Keep going, and up. Stand up, hand to the back. There you go. Down, straight leg, hook, and strike to the side. Right? And so here's the idea. Look, I'm going to take, it's going to come out of this side, and then hit across my body. It's a weird. So this is actually part of sequence 6. Sequence 5 I'll show you is the covering track. Sequence 6 is is lean, leg pick up, strike, and then have what's called a guiding line. And turn, pulls to one side, kick. Is here. There's 10 of these. And they're all designed to end the fight in the first 5 seconds. Right? Is the up. If you punch it, here, punch it across here. Punch it again. Right there, punch it again. Going. Body. See what I'm doing? It sets itself up in my opinion, is what I would call a superior geometric position. Does that make sense? Let's do a few more of these. Okay, over here. So again, look, it's kind of flows down, hook, and then bring this hand in the hip. So when I step, that's what there you cross the body. Good, and up, facing this way. There you go. Down the leg, and hit through with the left hand on the other side. Pull it out. Here, down, here. Here, down, here, down, here. You stand up for a lap, right? And so, there are some things that you should know. You practice doing this work back and drag it passing. A lot of these ones are small passing. You see it? Sure. It's up. This is all the thing. Right? There's all these different ways of not just engaging, but harmonious engagement, right? Especially when your opponent is bigger and stronger. And you'll run into your own size people at your gym playing with each other, but it's like you find yourself in the street and somebody this big wants to do you wrong. You teach you a lot about yourself. Your basic, I swear to God, excuse my French, is your basic is going to save your life. Not any of the fancy stuff, not any of those weird knife drills that you learn. Seriously, it's like the basic of learning how to close that lower day, right? Learning how to defend that middle day, learning how to get somebody off of you when they're above you, right? Being able to clear and get around the thing. Some of these techniques are such literally here, right? Use my stepping, right? Even if he's bigger and stronger than me, he's still going to have the same type of knees that I have, right? Because you always want to seek the advantage over the opponent. The guy's bigger and stronger and longer than you, you wait for him to reach, you can't step there, and then you get him back, right? You just think he's getting ready to touch you. That thing we did in the beginning is one. This is a protracted version called Dragon's Rhythm in the Sea. Comes right underneath the water, right? Strikes the arm. So, play a couple more of those. Yep, lever paw is kind of funny too, because like you use lever paw to hit like these sharp, these soft places, and then it flips over to come back, and that's all that breaking craziness. Yes. Again, if you really want to be good at martial arts, take some of my secrets. Go on YouTube. And don't look for Jake Mace. I'm just kidding, right? But no, seriously, go on YouTube and observe ambush predators. Seriously, watch the leopard, watch the monkey, watch the snake, watch various spiders. You know what they all have in common? Anything that eats meat does not move out there. Right? Meat wants to defend itself, and so anything that hunts meat moves a certain way. And so those, like you see, you know, the 5 animals, the leopard, tiger, snake, the dragon, right? Yeah, it's all fairy tale stuff. It's fairy tale until you realize how to bring that essence, that animal essence. How does the tiger hunt? Anybody see Life of Pi, that one scene? They had the goat behind the gate, and Dad lets him, and they don't show the stripe, but it hits, and then it's walking away with the goat, and the goat was way too small to go through the bars. Right? This is how the tiger hunts. The tiger represents unstoppable force. right? Whereas what the dragon represents kind of an elusive fantasy force that's completely ethereal, completely untouchable until it decides to attack. So, you know, big difference between the dragon yields, the tiger does not. Right? The snake, you know, has its own thing that does the strike and the wrap and the what's that called? Constriction. Right? It's all of that should be through the martial arts. So you want to try? Let's do 4 again, and then I'll add 5, and then we'll end up doing the first 5. How's that?
All right.
Okay. So let's try it again. So instead of me, I'm going to bring this in from my arm down my leg to my foot. Look at my foot, and then come up and leg pick up. Put out. Leg pick up. Strike up. Left step. Strike. There you go. And then turn to the right. So leg pick up with the left, and then strike with the right. And up. Leg pick up with the right. Strike through with the left. Step. There you go. You take that step, and you bring this through your body. Through your body. Lean. Good. Leg pick up, strike. Right. Now look, the strike is a result of all of this moving forward. You see it? The strike comes at the end of that. It's a whip. Ready, turn. Hook, left hand. Right hand, leg pick up. Left hand strike. Strike through by here and lean. This is good. Leg pick up and strike. Here we go. So through the body. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Slow it down. Here, go down. I reach down and look. Chip. That's my hip. Come forward. So lean. Leg pick up, strike. And lean. Leg pick up, strike. Good. And stand up. Rest your legs a little bit. These are demanding. These are demanding. Over the elbow. Here. Then look. Yank, kick, strike. Beat. Sit. Elbow with the fist. Put your fist right behind your elbow. And then yank, kick, step. Step. Bounce it out. Beat. Sit. Lift. Full kick, step. Beat. Sit. Lift. Full kick, step. Beat. Beat. You got it. Sit. Lift. Full kick, step. Beat. Sit. Lift. Full kick, step. Yeah. And relax. So you relax. You kind of see it kind of each move invents the next move. Right? This is the essence of each and every one of these. Every single one of them is a type of regenerative structure based on your step. Like, think about the first one. I block, I hit, boom, 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 boom. You see, think about the second one. Right? Hit and strike, hit, hit, and strike, hit. You see how it fits together? What about the third one? Hit behind, hit in front. Full kick, step. Hit behind, hit in front. You see them? They all start to regenerate. The fourth one gets weird. So here, I'm going to have to, he's blocking my road, so I got to go around him. So I go up. I'm actually going to trip his leg when I do this. It's hit, kick, and hit. Hit. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You see it? And each one fits together. So the idea, especially in the martial arts that flow, all martial arts should flow. You see a karate guy doing too much stiffness, he's totally lost why you do karate. You don't see any wrestlers who aren't fluid, right? You're not fluid as a wrestler, you're pinned, you're hurt. Same jiu-jitsu man, same thing. You've got to understand those exchanges, understand that when the jiu-jitsu man's taking you to the ground, he's just starting his ground game. The judo man, he's trying to hit you with the planet, right? Right? So it depends on whose game you're playing in this martial art thing, right? It's like, how do I encounter, harmonize, and overcome someone who's determined to hurt me? Make sense? All right, let's take 5. We'll come back and draw 5. Yeah. Yeah, hey.